Hey everybody, it's Tom from Marvelous Donahue's. How you all doing today?
And it's Kathy. I'm behind the camera.
Hello, Kathy behind the camera.
Oh, I'm directing today. Steven Spielberg, watch out.
I see an Emmy or an Oscar in your future.
I hope so. I need the money, people.
That's right. So
vote for me. Okay.
Please send some.
I know. Vote for me.
And this is a retirement video. And this is the Donahue's Marvelous Life. And if you've been following our journey, which I hope you have, we are, next few years, we're going to be retiring and moving overseas. So I think we talked about this before, and actually some good friends of ours actually were talking to us about this the other day and say, Marvelous Donahue's, what is apostilling? And I said, maybe we should do a video on that. So apostilling is a way to get your, let's say, marriage license or your birth certificates, or even what we found out recently upon research is your driving records apostillized. And what's apostilling is when you take your documents that you've got, so if you've got a driver's license record, or you've got your marriage license or birth certificate, you can get them officially notarized as being legitimate. So why do you have to do this? Our friends asked us the other day, why is that important? The reason it's important is because when you go to a foreign country, you want to live there, a lot of times they say, can you prove who you say you are? Can you prove you're married? Can you prove you've had a driving record? Can you prove your place of birth, your date of birth, and all that? And we said, well, we better do that. So what I got today is, recently I should say, is I got our marriage licenses. I got our marriage licenses back from, in this case, Austin, Texas. And that's where my wife, sweet wife, and I were married. And so I'm going to open them today and see what it looks like. Now, it's got super secret information in it, so I won't be able to show it to you. But I'm going to open them right now and let you see what it is. So what you do is when you get them apostillized and you go back to your Department of State. Let's see what it says here. Oops. All right, I feel like this is the Oscars or Emmys here. Yeah, so it says I got two. It's got the seal and it's got all that these are genuine. Now, I will tell you that if you've got marriage licenses, from a long time ago, or birth certificates from a long time ago, many countries, most countries that you go to, when they see an apostillized document, they want it to be within 5 years. They want it to be current, so it has to be at least 5 years or less old. Because ours was way back in the day, so we had to get some new ones. But anyway, so I got 2 copies. You may not, wow, it's pretty fancy too. They got some little folders and flaps and all sorts of stuff, so I can kind of show you that a little bit. But anyway, that's what that is. So this is important. So you definitely want to do that, and the steps are pretty simple. What you do is you go back to your Department of State, they call it, in your state that you're, let's say, married. In this case, it was Texas. So you go back to the Department of State or where you were born. So there are a couple of steps you go to get a document apostillized. What you do is go back to the state that you were born or married, whatever state that might be. Go to the Department of State. And every state in the country has a Department of State website. So you just look up that. And usually there's a tab or a link or something like that on the main page. It'll say vital statistics or apostillizing or something like that. You may have to search a little bit. What I did, be honest, I just called them. I said, hey, where is this at? How do I find it on your website? I couldn't find it. And they said, go here. And then that's pretty much it. What you do is you first request the documents, if you need to, from the Bureau of Vital Statistics. And then you say, okay, I need these apostillized. So when they return the documents to you, the first sets of documents, you turn around and you send it off to the apostilling section of the Department of State. And so it's pretty simple. It takes a little while now, so it may take about maybe a month or so for them to, because they get a lot of requests. So you just want to put that in the works as soon as you can, or as soon as you know about when you're going to be trying to leave the country, because you don't want to wait until the last minute. You don't want to wait until 2 weeks before you're going and say, oh shoot, I need to get these things apostillized. And then what you do is you just keep them. Now, if you're never asked for them by a foreign country, you're fine, but you may be asked for them. And especially if you want to drive overseas, and they say, well, do you have a driving record? And we have to have a legitimate driving record. You'll have that from the state as well. So those are just a few tips that we have. And so in our journey, we got the marriage licenses. So my wife is going to do her birth certificates, and I have my Irish citizenship, so I've got that. And so she's going to do hers very, very soon and send that off to her state. And then she's going to get that apostillized, and we're going to have all our birth certificates, all our marriage licenses, and we haven't done driving record. We haven't driven in about 10 years. So that's a while back. So
Yeah. So, but we'll probably end up going to the last state that we were driving in and get those records, or even find out. I don't know if there is like a DMV hub, like, Department of Motor Vehicle hub, where you could just send off for all of your driving records. So that's something that I was thinking about researching. So I'm not sure, but yes, we will definitely get driving stuff, even though when we go wherever we're going, we are probably not going to be driving, because it's just easier, you guys. We may get a rental car every now and then, but with, Lyft and Didi and Uber and the bus and the train systems and stuff, well, hopefully we won't need to drive. That's what we're hoping. But if not, guess what? I've discovered something awesome. It's called an e-bike. So some people that we've been watching on YouTube that are in various countries like Portugal and Prague, and even in Ireland, there are e-bikes. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're thinking. But anyway, you guys, we won't take up any more of your time. I'm behind the camera. And if you don't already know, my name is Kathy.
My name's Tom.
And we are the Marvelous Donahues, and you are watching the Marvelous Donahue Life video. And please like and subscribe, you guys. We are charging our way.
The 300 subscribers.
I know, we're so close, you guys. So help us out. We know that 300 is not like 3 million or anything like that, but we definitely need your help, and we definitely are going to start putting out more videos. But you guys, if you don't know, life is seriously life in this house. There's so much going on that we're just trying to hold on for the ride, but we're doing a great job, and we're using our focus words this year: prayer,
planning,
and perseverance.
And we'll have some more videos, especially next month, because we're going to be planning to try to go on another exploration trip.
Yes.
To another place that we may move to.
Yes, and we'll make sure we'll do some filming of that. Not a lot, but some. But you guys, thanks again. We will see you next time.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.